Hey guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So, last time we left off, I had gone on quite a bit of a hiatus. I was sick as a dog, had bronchitis, some respiratory infection nonsense. I apologize, I really just could not do much of anything. I couldn't do any voice commentary, and for a playthrough like this, I figured it was necessary, at least in part, to do voice commentary in at least a few of the videos. So I definitely had to hold off there. It's been about a month now, I think, since I've done a video, so I'm trying to get back into things quickly. So I created a new character here, a female pyromancer. I have a different type of build kind of in mind than what I was thinking before. So without further ado, let's just get back into the game and start getting some stuff done. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to check to make sure my audio was still functioning properly, and it is. I still have some issues. I'm still relatively sick, but I'm a lot better than I was, so I think we're good to go here and get a playthrough started. We are now in the Cemetery of Ash. We have our Great Swamp Ring to boost our pyromancy. I started with the Life Ring, which gives us an extra 50 HP, roughly, which that'll actually get larger over time, of course. Grab our flask. I'm hoping to get a Cleric Sacred Chime drop from one of these guys. We will see. Doesn't look like I'm getting one, but there's still a couple more. A lot of people don't realize that you can get, at least from what I've seen, most people don't seem to know that you can get this from these guys. It's one of the best chimes in the game, basically, for mid-faith range. When you have low faith, things like the Priest Chime, which has just naturally high spell buff but pretty crappy scaling, are the best. But once you get into that like 20-25 faith till up until about 35 or so, the Cleric Sacred Chime is basically the best in the game, from what I've seen anyway. Like I've said, I have not actually beaten this game before. As far as I've ever gotten is to beat the Abyss Watchers and entered a little bit into the Cathedral, because it was a dead end there, so, and that's about all I really did. But the game being out as long as it has been, it's basically impossible not to have seen spoilers and whatnot for general mechanics. So for all intents and purposes, once we get into the Cathedral of the Deep proper, it will be a blind playthrough. I'm gonna jump here, get our item, Titanite Shard. Obviously plunge him. Okay, still no, Dem reflexes. Got a Fading Soul, but still no Chime. I might come back and farm these guys, I'm not sure. I'm trying to not do anything really unnecessary. I'm just killing these guys to try and get a Chime. Other than that, I'm trying not to do anything unnecessary until I get to Firelink. And there's a specific reason behind that, which I will show you guys shortly. This shield is crap. It really is. It's bad. So even though it'll still help me versus Gundyr, so I'm definitely wanting to put the Pyromancy Flame in this hand. I can't use Combustion, but honestly Fireball seems just far superior to Combustion in terms of damage. I noticed with the axe here from some testing before that you have 121 one-handed and only 127 two-handed. And with one hand you can get 5 hits in, almost 6 too. And then with two-handed, so that extra 7 damage just doesn't make up for it, in this case at least, because you're going to be wailing. As soon as you pull that sword out, you're just going to be wailing on him. And you're going to be able to get that full 5-hit combo on him easily, so you might as well, you know. There's no reason not to. You're going to do more damage with 5 one-handed hits than 4 two-handed. So, I'm going to equip these fire bombs just in case, since they are faster by a bit, faster than the fireball. We don't have any other armor or anything, so let's get on to fighting Gundyr. I wish I had some more HP, but what can you do? I hate that punch. That always gets me. There it is. Oh, shit. There we go. We now have the coiled sword, and we're going on. I don't know why I always pick this up. There's literally like no reason. I guess the reason for it is... Nope, not... I mean, I was going to say deprived, but deprived get the club anyway, which is just a far better weapon. If only they gave us a broken straight sword. Then, I'm pretty sure we could just completely break the meta. Like, just straight up destroy the meta. That would be like Giant Dad 3.0, broken straight sword, broken armor, broken everything. It would be so broken that it would break the game. True story. Hello, you. I forgot all about you. That is so fun. I wonder if that guy actually drops anything. I don't think I've ever not kicked him off. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, before I do anything else, I want to come in here. Immediately go up here. Get naked. And then have a party. No. We want to do the tree skip. For those who don't know, you can actually get up here and get a lot of that loot way sooner without needing the 20,000 souls that you normally require. You need to get the right angle. Usually you gotta come from like over here. Nope. I got it on the first try last time too. I was doing a couple practice runs before I decided to do the recording. There we go. Third try, not bad. Okay, and then you can come down here, grab that homeward bone. Before we do this, we want to go this way. The Swordmaster will freak out on us. And of course he's gonna glitch the hell out. Ah, come on. Really? I forgot I wasted all of my FP fighting Gundyr. And I didn't rest at the bonfire. Yeah, you can just cheese him from up here. And I'm out of mana. Anyway, I don't want to actually cheese him. It's too fun fighting him. I love fighting him. It's just way too fun. So I'm not gonna finish him off. I'll just rest at the shrine and then let him come back to full health, so I can fight him again. And we get the lizard with the twinkling titanite. That's very important for you, for those of you guys that are trying to do like speed runs or something, or get just get an early overpowered weapon. Just get your twinkling weapon of choice and just practice that skip there. Jump up, run around real fast, hit the lizard, drop down. Good speedrun tactic. You lose a little bit of time, but that extra damage I think might even make up for it. It doesn't take all that long, honestly. The problem here is that you can't get up here. You can't kick that ladder down and get up there. Otherwise, you wouldn't even have to buy the key. You wouldn't need that 20,000 souls. So, kind of sucks. But it gives you access to all this loot. The homeward bone, the titanite shard. I believe it was a titanite shard up here, right? The twinkling titanite and a homeward bone. Was there a third item? Perhaps not. But you get other stuff. You have access to Snuggly the Crow to trade your items. Bit of random disgusting trivia that nobody wants to know. There is very likely more Rule 34 of this character, the Crow, than you could possibly imagine. Okay? I have no idea where people got it from. Basically, it's pretty... If you can imagine, like, the Harpy character from Monster Musume, you can see what I'm talking about. And people will make memes out of it, like with, instead of pumperum, they'll say pump her or no, pump her rump. Yeah, that's what it was. Just terrible, cringy shit like that. Anyway, off that awkward subject, we are going to leave a firebomb. Too bad we didn't have the black firebombs, because we could have gotten a early titanite chunk. But of course, we don't need that anytime soon anyway. This will give us a large shard, though. And then, of course, the homeward bone. Gives us the gesture and the iron bracelets. I'm pretty sure souls don't drop anything for them. I think that's it though. I believe that's the only thing that they actually will take from us currently. So, I mean, that's still useful. The iron bracelets specifically are nice. They're a significant improvement. They give you they basically almost double your poise. They're going from 2.8 to 4.2. That's like a 70% increase-ish. Mind you, I'm terrible at math. Then we can go back here. Oh yeah, and it also gives you a nice absorption boost from, 8777 to 10, 8, almost 9, Then you can go down here. And this is the real purpose. This is even if none of that other stuff was there, I would still go for this. The silver covetous serpent ring, which will give us 10% more souls. Doesn't sound like much, but the earlier you get it, the better it is. The much larger effect it has. getting it as soon as humanly possible is a big deal. That's important. That means that anything we kill from now on will be 10% more, and that adds up over time if you get it right away. Normally, you have to wait until you have 20,000 souls, on top of whatever amount of souls you need to do your general leveling up and stuff to fight Vort and go to the settlement and that. I think on most of my... Yeah, I'm pretty sure, on my playthrough, I'm pretty sure I didn't get it until I was like in the Road of Sacrifices or something, or at least the end of the settlement, pretty much. And most people I've seen are pretty much the same. I've seen a lot of people that haven't got that 20,000 souls until they got to like the Abyss Watchers, apparently, from what I've talked to. Although I try to avoid spoilers, of course.
O thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
That's impossible, though, this late in the game cycle. I've had a lot of things spoiled for me, actually.
In bewilderment, as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my child corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look. Now.
Yee! That was totally not what I wanted to do. I was trying to test out a feature I figured out recently, which was that you can actually do gestures while talking to people. You just, if you don't want to skip dialogue, you have to do it at the very end, right before it's about to switch to a new sentence.
Not for
it skipped it. Sorry, guys.
5 thrones will take 5 lords.
We didn't miss much.
As kindling for the linking of the fire.
I'm sure most of you have seen this already anyway.
The fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
There we go.
Now, do not be away over long.
Now, before we go to Lothric, we have a couple things we need to do here.
Bonfire, unkindled one.
What in the hell is that thing? Look at that giant-ass hammer. Ooh.
I tend to the flame.
Washing pole?
And tend to thee.
Another katana too? Or is that dual
the
katana?
The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end I am at thy side. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Farewell, may the flames guide thee. Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords.
Lordran.
To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
You want a year's supply of nothing.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Okay, sorry about all the exposition lore dialogue, guys. There's some that probably haven't played the game yet that might be watching, so I figured I'd leave it up there.
Ashen One, I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
Okay. So, I don't really like spending a whole lot of souls on her, but specifically, I think it's a good idea for a pyromancer to buy the chain armor. Now that I have the iron bracelets, I don't really need the leather gauntlets, although it might be good to get them later on to have a lighter, because these are actually about a half pound lighter, I believe it is, 2.5 instead of 2.9, and they're relatively close in absorptions, they just have less poise. So overall, I'm tempted to buy the large leather shield, because this shield sucks. Like, bruh, sucks. Ugh. But I think we're okay for now, because I've made it to. I've made it pretty far on other Dark Souls games with bad shields, so I think we're okay. There is the Silver Eagle Kite Shield, I believe it is. And look at the difference here, in Lothric. Look at the difference here. 9.8, so let's say 10. 7.9, so let's say 8. 8.7, 8.7. So let's say 10, 8, 9, 9 is our absorptions. And then 23, 25, 23, 25. Then you put this on, swap to these, and now you're at 22, 14, 25 and a half, 20. Now you did go from 23, 25, 23, 25 to 17, 14, 10, 18, but who does, you know, lightning dark damage in Lothric, high wall, right? You know, nobody. And you lose quite a bit. You go from 22 to 18, 25 to 20, you know, just from changing the legs. So this is significantly better physical absorption. And this is what will allow us to survive with this bad shield. I think it looks pretty cool too, actually. On a female character, I really think this looks quite good. I like it. Good stuff. We got this guy, okay.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Gives him conniptions.
Gives me conniptions. And it'd have us seek the lords of sin and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to lick the fire. Not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Nah. You do you, man, but I'm not into the whole boot licking thing. Keep your fetishes to yourself, bro. Okay. Now, I'm gonna wanna come in here. Hey! Alright. Fantastic. And you know what? Okay, just use this here. We're okay. I'll come back in a little bit here. That is exactly what I wanted. The Cleric's Sacred Chime. I might as well get rid of it now. Keep it off. Because I don't have any miracles anyway. But eventually I will have some, so. Okay. Whoops. I forgot to light this. Alright. Oh, and I forgot that I had an Estus flask. That could have helped me out as well. I think we're okay. 3 flasks is fine against the lizard. I've killed that guy. Oh, and for those who haven't figured it out, that's what we're doing. We're going to kill the lizard now that we have the silver serpent ring to get more souls. I've killed them without using any Estus at all before, so it shouldn't be too hard. And note that we get 22 souls each time instead of 20. Yeah, that's pretty pitiful. That's not all that much, you know. Another chime, wow. For a 7 luck character, we sure are getting lucky. Yeah, we only sustained like 1 chunk of damage there. No sense in being a scrub. If that was another chime, I was about to be like, what? But yeah, we only get 22 souls out of these guys now instead of 20. So you're probably thinking, what? You know, 2 souls? How's that worth anything? Although they do give that fading soul worth 50, but that has nothing to do with the ring. You know, and you're right. In this case, it's not worth it. It's not worth getting an extra 2 souls per enemy to go up there and grab that ring. Although what? It takes you like 2 minutes of your time, so even then you might say maybe not totally worth it, but who cares? Nothing else useful here, so. But this guy here gives you 4,000 souls. So a 10% improvement is not bad at all. That gives you 4,400. Oh, hello. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Finish him. Sonya wins. Fatality. Okay, we're done. Oh, I didn't count the souls there. I was gonna specifically count that, but you know, trust me. Yeah, 4,400 is what you get. You would get 4,000 otherwise. 4,400 with because of the 10%. I've seen it before. I did a couple test runs of this specific character while I was sick. Because I couldn't do much voice, but I could still play, really, you know. I only got up to the middle of the high wall in each case, but, you know, each time I've kind of memorized some of these things, like how much souls the ring gives me and that. I've really plotted this playthrough out, trying to make it more interesting than usual. Bye. Did I even go down here? I cannot remember for the life of me if I went down there or not. Huh. There's a corpse down there. Yep, I did go down there. Okay. Got another fading soul, though. Nothing to sneeze at. 50 souls at this part of the game is still decent, on top of the 22 you get from killing them. Right now we got 6370. After buying all this armor, that's actually quite good. It is not bad at all. I love how you can see this. It makes me wonder, what is this? Like, what is this, like, indentation here? It's like the world itself is collapsing. I don't see it from this angle, but there was a place. Those of you guys who saw my other playthrough that I partly did into, might remember it. I saw something off in the distance. Like, you can actually see all of the, seemingly at least, from what I can tell, it's all the locations of the places that you visit relatively soon in the game further on. Shit. Oh, and by the way, Pyromancy breaks guard. For those who did not know, Pyromancy will break guards very easily on these early guys here. I'm in human form, so I really don't want to fight the sword guy half-assed. So, I'm going to go see Andre real quick and give him the Estus shard.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Okay. Reinforce. That's it. 4-1 is perfectly fine. We definitely need 1 for Pyromancer, because we're going to want to be able to refill after using our weapon, because we're also going to be using the weapon art relatively soon. I'm probably going to look into raw weapons. Probably. I'm thinking maybe using one raw and then one either fire or deep. Although deep is going to take some time to get unless we just use the deep battle axe. Seems to me that they should have an option. It would be real cool, like if they had an option where instead of using a shriving stone to just take a weapon from a diffusion, instead of taking the deep battle axe and using a shriving stone to make it regular battle axe, you could have an option where you could use, like, say 2 shriving stones and then destroy the battle axe completely to where you can never use it again, but you get the gem out of it. So you would get the deep gem out of it. That way, you know, and if it only cost 1, or maybe not shriving stone at all, maybe have it cost just a bunch of souls, you know, cost 10,000 souls or something, or a bunch of titanite or something, you know, which would make it possible for you to get any deep weapon early on in the game. You could get a deep longsword, you know, something like that. We want to level ourselves up.
To Lothric. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
There it is. There it is. There's the words.
Souls.
Okay. 10 decks, so we can use the longsword. There we go.
Farewell, Ashenade of Flint.
Okay, what do we need to level up now? 1445. Okay, we can do that. This one gives 800 here, so... I'm not sure if this is going to be enough here. Nope. Nope. Shucks. Okay, just use this one.
Very well, they're taken.
Alright. We got the 12 endurance. I'm not raising vitality anytime soon, really. I don't want to raise any of this quite yet, so I'm just gonna pop one more into vigor here. I guess it's 550 on Emerald there.
Farewell, may the...
So now we have 765 HP. Without the ring, we got 715. So it's exactly 50 it's giving us. So actually, you know, people seem to... I've heard a lot of people say, you know, oh, the life ring is shit as a burial gift. Just pick the Sovereignless Soul for 2,000 free souls. Or pick the Fire Gem for a quick fire weapon. Or rusted coins, especially on like a Pyromancer since he has low luck. But frankly, if you're doing a build like this where you're using like a raw weapon or an elemental weapon and just raising your excuse me, sorry guys, allergies. Just using your upping your vigor, you know, and endurance and that to have higher health, then you might as well, you know, pick it up because you're going to need all the HP you can get with a character like that since you're doing less damage. Shit. Wow. Ooh, got a counter hit there. So fun fighting this guy. No, don't fall. No. Oh, you can't be serious. Okay, good. I was really expecting to fall off there. Holy crap. Okay. And you know what? What does the Master's attire even look like? Got an ember? Cool. Let's see, what does that look like on a I don't think I've ever seen that on a female character. Maybe I have. It actually doesn't look bad. Especially with like the... I guess there's supposed to be blood stains. It's kind of weird. Or actually, no, right. Yeah, it's mud, isn't it? That's right. Because it happens when you roll. That's right, I remember that. It's supposed to be like mud. That looks really cool. If you had like the loincloth or something, it'd look even cooler, you know? I like it a lot. That, you know, I might even kind of like later on in the game make like a temporary Flynn's build or something. Yeah, and the iron braces actually don't look half bad with this either. That's pretty cool. And then you add the Pyromancer crown. It fits in perfectly well too, like this jungle princess type of theme, you know, with the axe and then the, you know, wooden shield. Looks really cool actually. What is your absorptions with this? 8. Ugh, not all that great. Looks damn cool though. I like it a lot. What is our percentage of I can never find these things on the screen. Yep, there it is. 14.8 of 48. 30.8%. Oh, come on. Are you serious right now? So close to being under 30%. Yep, that definitely changes things for sure. In this case, though, I'm definitely thinking we're better off with our... That really is shorter, too, the roll. It does make you question which is the best. Okay. Just grab the rest of these items here. Grab the other ember. That gives us... Really? Only 2? Huh. I thought we had like 3 or 4 now. Guess not. Is there any other item around here I haven't gotten yet? Ah, yep, there it is right there. Is there anything else down here though? I don't think so. Yeah, nothing over there. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is it then. Except for that one by the tree that I always forget. Right. Yep, there it is. Ah, the shield. How could I forget that? That's way better. 55, 52, 70 instead of 63, 53, 46, 56, 36, 46, 25, and 45 stability instead of 39. Oh my god, so better. So much better. And the weight too, like what? It's only half a pound heavier, so yes, thank you. I will take it. We're at 57% ratio, so we're not doing bad at all. Alright. What do we got to level up here? 1659. There's nothing else we need to buy from anyone, really. So I guess I'll just do one more level up here.
Very then take.
Give us 16 there. Yeah, it needs 1882. We're so close. Only about 480-ish. About 500 left. That gives us now a total of 826 HP. Or 772 without the ring, right? So that gives us 54 extra HP. This is great for this part in the game, though. It really is. Yep, no bone shards. Okay, now we're going to Lothric now. The video is kind of getting a little long, so hopefully we can get this a few more things done. I'm sorry that this has been kind of like dicking around and just doing random things, but you really do have to kind of set up for these types of builds that I'm doing here. And doing all this setup really helps, especially if you do it as early as possible, like getting that silver ring, and then we're going to be getting significantly more souls by the time we hit the end of the crucifixion woods. I bet you we'll probably have significantly more souls, like 10,000 more souls or something than we would have had otherwise. Okay. First things first. Let's go over here. Wow, that did not even two-shot him. That is actually legit surprising. Come on, doggy. Hello. Wow. Even I wasn't expecting that to work. I love that so much. For those of you that don't know, the regular charged R2 for this weapon is that, but if you do the weapon art, and then do that, it does that instead, which is so superior to the regular smash R2. It charges in, and you notice how as soon as the charge connected with him, it did bang bang. It did like 2 small hits on him, which don't do much damage, yes, but the main important thing is that it does poise damage to him. 2 hits worth, which seems to do basically the full 2 hits that you would get with like 2 actual R2 hits. So it staggers him basically instantly. And even real tough enemies are usually staggered with the second blow of it. Things like the even Lothric knights get staggered by the second blow. The winged knight, I think, will not be staggered by it, though, but pretty much everything else will. Oh, derp, derp, derp. Herp, derp. I completely forgot to go over here. Sorry, guys. Let's chug up a little bit. We really need to get some bone shards. Our Estus is going to be awful limited. Okay. Tactic here. Kill these guys. Now, walk towards him to trigger him. Come on. Get off. Back off. Fireballs. Just keep backing off while you throw them. There you go. These guys are nowhere near as tough as they seem. If you engage them in melee, yes, they can be damn tough. And they drop an Ember and a Titanite shard automatically the first time you kill them. Get the longbow and some arrows. Can't use it though. Not enough dex. We don't have enough faggotry to use this weapon. And yes, I'm making a meme reference. Don't flip out, people. I'm not a homophobe. Alright. We are done here. That was important though. Getting that Titanite shard specifically is important. It means that now it'll be easier for us to upgrade weapons. My plan is to upgrade 2 weapons. I'm planning to go with the a longsword class weapon, and I'm thinking a mace as well. This is a standard mace, but I'm not sure. I might switch to something else later on in the game. I might do that combo early on and then something else later. I don't know why I used this weapon art here. It was totally not necessary. Hello. Yikes! Whoa. Well, there we go. That worked out, I guess. Not the best, but it worked out. Okay, let's go back here and kill these guys. Normally they don't give much of any souls, really. They're not worth a whole lot. I mean, they still don't, but hey, you're getting 33 for each one you kill with the ring on. And that extra, so you're getting 33 instead of 30. That extra 3 souls adds up. Killing, how many is it? What? 10 of these guys? So you get an extra 30 souls. Super quick. Always kill these guys as soon as possible. For those who haven't played the game yet, their bell ringing will actually aggravate and wake these guys up so that they'll attack you, like, immediately. Huh. Why did that not backstab him? Oh, come on. Really? Bruh. Bruh. Okay. There's an item up here. And there's an enemy up here. No, not that. Oh my god. I think that's like the worst thing about Souls games. It's so hard to pull off kicks and jump attacks reliably. Maybe it's just my controllers or something, but I'm using an Xbox Elite controller, so you'd think that it would not be that bad. But I can hardly ever pull off the jumping it. Oh, there it works. Okay, and the kick. See, no kick. Finally got a kick. No kick, There, I believe that's the Cathedral of the Deep right there. That's what I'm talking about. You can see it from the distance real nicely. It's real cool. And actually, if I hold on here, max on high. Here, let me change this to max settings. Depth of field off. There we go. Oops, no. Off. High, max, high. Okay, there. Turning off the depth of field, there we go. See, it makes it a little bit clearer. It's not as blurry. I don't know why Dark Souls, FromSoft are just in love with their depth of field, but even the first Dark Souls had this horrendously thick depth of field. So like any distant scenery you saw, like in Anor Londo, was really blurry. And I don't like it, frankly. Yes, it's kind of artistic looking, but that's it, And if you look at that perimeter walls down there, that's actually the Farron Keep perimeter there. Like that wall right there is another one of the walls where the swamp is, which is pretty cool. And then over here, I believe you can actually, if I'm remembering right, yep. Yeah, all right, here, yeah. Here's another one of the walls from, no, that wasn't Farron Keep. This is Farron Keep. You can see the 3 towers where you light the fires, the 3 fires to get through Farron Keep. And then that bridge right there is right past where you fight Vort and such. And that's actually the bridge where the old wolf is and the stray demon that you fight is. And that building off in the distance is actually where the Abyss Watcher's boss fight is. You can tell by looking at the shape of it, And then if you look way off in the distance, you can even see another like castle type building way out there, which is super cool. I venture to guess when I was on top of the Undead Settlement Tower, which that's the Undead Settlement way out there, that big village looking place out there, from that tall tower there, right where my head is, right there, right above my head, that building right there. From there, I looked over that way, and I figured that it must have been the Profaned Capital, perhaps, because that capital makes it sound like a castle. Sorry about I do this sometimes, guys, and I apologize. I rant and rave about the lore and how cool the scenery is. It's a hazard of watching me play, so I apologize if that's boring you guys. So anyway, now we are getting along pretty darn well here. Remember, pyromancy stuns. Whoops. Did not do that attack correctly. When the shield's up, just throw a fireball at him. That'll break him right out of it. Oh shit, 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 shit. I didn't mean to do that. I hope he doesn't come yet. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Okay, there we go. Alright. We're good now. Come at me, bro. Alright, before I do anything else here, I want to unlock this, just in case. I'm just gonna run over here. Two-hand this. Kill these guys. Whoops. Shit. Whoa, that was close. A little too close, honestly. Phew. Alright. There we go. Drop anything? Nope. Alright. Grab this real quick. What do you got to say? Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, we'll get to the bonfire real quick, and then I'm going to go back and get the, I don't know why, we'll get the claymore, and I think there's a couple other random items, like some fire bombs over there. It'll be worthwhile real quick. Won't take very long. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to go anywhere quite yet. I'm not going to do that. Specifically because... Oops. There we go. Oh, hello. I did not expect you to be so close. Okay. Because I'm going to come back pretty soon anyway, just to get the... I want to get the undead hunter charms first. So I can kill the... Oopsie. So I can throw them at the mimic without killing him. That way I can get the deep battle axe without killing the mimic, so that way I can farm him later on for his symbol of avarice. Okay. Of course. Alright, guys. Got more people knocking at my door, as seems to be usual. So, I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys for watching. And it's about time I was going to end the video anyway. So, thank you guys for watching. And I'll do another video soon. So, I will see you guys later.